Hi everyone and welcome back. Today's theme, I'll let you attempt to guess it with my shirt here real quick, and along with, these are the best space buns I can do tonight. Let me tell you, I spent probably a good hour trying to do them and it was just not working out. So this is as good as that's going to get tonight. But anyway, today's theme is going to be Sailor Moon. I'm going to do my own little rendition on it. And yeah. I've watched Sailor Moon since I was in, I want to say, late elementary and going on in the middle and high school, and then up till now. And I'm 28. So anyway, it's been a while. I loved her. She's awesome. She's great. You guys don't know what Sailor Moon is? It's an anime. Go check it out because it is great. Just type in on YouTube Sailor Moon and she should pop up. Anyways, so first we're going to obviously start with our eyes, and we'll let the foundation clean up the mess, because I know there will be one. But we are using Too Faced Shadow Ensure's 24-Hour Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer for that. I'm excited about this look, though. I've been wanting to do this for a little while now. Get this all rubbed in. But yeah, I've been wanting to do something like this for a while, and I'm so excited. So there's that. Alright, now, make sure that's rubbed in all nice. Okay, now we are going to use our tape here. You can use band-aids if you want to. You can use actual tape. I just have these. That's why I'm using them. But they're e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape. But like I said, you can use band-aids. I've seen people use tape. You don't have to go out and specifically get these. Hopefully I can put these on right. But these are so nice to like kind of define where your eyeshadow is going. So there's that. And there's that. But if you do want to go out and purchase these little e.l.f. packages, I want to say I either got these at Walmart or Target because I've had these for a while. But this has 40 strips, and they're like really little thin strips like this, and like 3 packages like this with like little thin strips on there. So they do last you quite a while. But there is that option if you are interested. Alright, so I am going to be using the NYX Professional Makeup Ultimate Shadow Palette, and then these are the brights, obviously, because Sailor Moon. But there's that. I'm going to be using her uniform. It is red and blue, so I'm going to be using a lot of reds and blues. Then her hair is yellow, so I want to incorporate yellow somewhere, so I'm thinking maybe at the inner corner of my eye here. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be okay, though. We'll play around with it. Move these over here. Sorry, I'm just making room on my table here. So the first thing I want to do is, let's do this red right here. Take my eyeshadow brush. And then we're going to dip it in here. These are really pigmented. And this does have a little bit of sparkle in it, which I feel like matches our theme. Which is just fine. Okay. And then since I can't see far away, I need my mirror. Here, I'm just going to do this. Try not to go too far over because I want to save that inner corner for that yellow. Okay, and we'll do that again. Just to kind of add the color there. So there's what's going on there. Like I said, this palette's really pigmented, which is why I like it. Now we're going to go to the other side here and do the same thing. Try not to go too far over, because you want to save that inner corner for the yellow. And then we're going to do that one more time. A little bit more red here. Okay. Sorry, I had something in my eye there. I'm just trying to fix it. So obviously we made just a little mistake right under here, but we'll clean that up here in a little bit. I am going to pull this up just a little bit more over this way. There we go. Alright, now we're going to just go ahead and do our inner corner here. And for that, we are going to be using this yellow right here, because it matches her hair. If you can see on my shirt here, which is her in the middle here. So her hair is blonde. And then we're just going to go in like this and just... And you may have to go in there a second time, because it's yellow. So it looks just like that. I'll zoom in there. And then we're going to go over to the other side and do the same thing. Try to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. And obviously do it again. Now, I've seen many renditions on this on Google, Pinterest, stuff like that. I'm just kind of putting my own little spin into it. You guys can do whatever you want. Okay, so we are going to have to clean that up. I think we're going to be okay with that for right now. Just fixing a little spot here. And I think that's going to be okay for right now, so let's just leave that alone. Now we're going to be pulling these off. Maybe. Very carefully not to rip off our eyes. Pretty good in my opinion. Cool, cool, cool. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. I may blend that out just a little bit more, but we'll do that here in a minute. Alright, so now I am going to just take this other brush here, and I'm going to very lightly go underneath my eyes with this blue, because her skirt's blue, and then her top, I'm trying to like show you guys, yeah, like top of her shirt right here is also blue, and technically this is supposed to be red, her bow here, and then her right here is supposed to be red, and then right here is supposed to be red, and then her boots are supposed to be red, but they kind of messed up on the shirt, but that's alright, we are not going to go into detail on that and be picky, so just a little bit of that blue for our under eye here. With a very heavy, or light hand, excuse me, just okay, we did miss a little bit right there, but that's alright, and we're going to do that again. Like I said, this is not going to be a tame look tonight, people. Well, that's what that looks like, but that's okay. This will be cleaned up. Go underneath the other side, do the same thing here. Alright, so wild for sure, but it's okay. We're going to leave that alone for right now, and now we are going to go in with some foundation and clean this up just a little bit. Here I may have to do some Q-tip cleaning at the end, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and set some stuff somewhere here and put on some face primer before we go too far forward here. I'm going to try to use up this Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face primer. It's actually almost empty, but this is really nice primer. Like I said, it's almost empty. Now it is empty. We're going to put that over here. You want your primer to be kind of like, I don't want to say sticky, but like a tacky feeling on your skin. So that way your foundation has something to like stick to, if that makes sense. So that way it isn't just going into your skin, it creates a nice base. Hopefully that makes sense. So I know my eyes look crazy right now, guys. Please try to ignore that. Alright, and then we are going to go in with our Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Yes, Bare Porcelain 01. Give it a little shake before you use it. This is really nice foundation as well. And then using this makeup sponge here, we are going to dab our face. I am avoiding this area right now, and we'll just get the rest of this done, and then we'll go in there. I thought this pink sponge would be fitting for today. I think just a little bit more and we'll be good to go. And we'll put some on our neck and be done with it. careful going underneath the eye here. Try to clean that up. Our concealer will help that as well. Put some on our neck. Because you don't want your foundation or your face to be a different color than what your neck is because you got foundation on. You want that to be essentially the same color. I'm just making sure this is all rubbed in here, which for the most part it is. I've seen people also put foundation on their lips for when they do lipstick and stuff. Not me, I am not that type, as I got foundation here, but I got off. That is just not my forte for some reason. I don't like it for whatever reason people do, and that's completely fine. Just not for me. Alright, I think that is gonna be good. Moving on. So see how that cleaned up the eyes a lot? Now we're gonna use some concealer, and that should clean up a lot too. Hopefully. I'm gonna try not to mess this up. We shall see. I hope I don't. Very carefully, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline's New York Age Instant Rind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. As you can see, this one is one of my favorites. I use this all the time. This is in the shade Fair. And this is by far probably my favorite concealer. And you just click it with this little sponge here. And just click it till you see product come up. Just a little bit, because this stuff goes a long way. And you're very carefully, whoops, as you, or I poke my nose here. I'm just going to go like that. Just do that. And then like that. I don't want too terribly much because I do like what I got going on underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna very lightly do some of that, so just to get like pretty much our T-zone along with our cheeks, or under eye, excuse me. And then we're gonna go back in with our sponge here, and then we're just dab that. Like so. And very carefully dab underneath our eyes. And just very carefully going in like so. Just like that. Alright, I think that's good. I will do some more cleanup underneath those eyes in a little bit, but for right now we are going to move on. No bronzing today, but we are doing just a little bit of highlighter along with just a little bit of blush. Let's do blush first. For blush, I am using Bare Minerals Gen Nude in Call Me Blush, but this is a really pretty blush. Just a tiny bit, not crazy, but it's very soft and it kind of just looks just like that. So it's very light, but it's gonna do the job that we want it to do. And then we're gonna go in like this and just kind of hit our cheeks. Like so. Do that one more time here. Blend that bad boy out. We don't want it too crazy. Not that our eyes aren't crazy, but just look like that. And then blend, blend, blend. And to kind of help out just a little bit, I'm going to take my sponge here on the clean side, so like this side in here, and just like so. Just to make that kind of looks like it's blended in there better. Okay. Go underneath here just a little bit. Like so. Make sure it's all sorts of blended in. I think that's going to be good. And then we are going to be doing highlighter, and a little bit of this goes a long way. I want to tell you guys that now. But for those of you that are not familiar, this is Wet n Wild loose highlighting powder. Now when you use loose highlighting powder, this is like in between the stars, I believe is what it's called. But this is what it looks like. So when you guys use loose highlighting powder, a little bit goes a long way. So you want to use a little hand or a very light hand, and you just do one of these here. Truthfully, I could probably just use what was in the cap already, but that's okay. And then you're going to find a teeny brush, because I don't want to be too crazy with it, but Sailor Moon does sparkle. I am going to be probably using this one. This is a tiny eyeshadow brush, but I think for what I want it for, it'll be okay. I'm just going to dip that in there. Do that. And then very lightly come in here and just kind of go underneath my eyes. You guys see that? Sailor Moon does sparkle. And Google Maps will find us. Funny story about that. They found my husband. He was on break from work during the summer because he works for lawn care. Him and his dad have his own business. But anyways, they took a picture of him in his truck on break eating a sandwich. I just thought that was funny. And then lightly go underneath here. So it looks just like that. And then we're gonna go lightly right here with our nose. Just like that. And then a little bit on our cupid's bow. Just like that. And then very carefully try to put this back without making a mess, as I just did. I'm like putting some of the powder back that I just spilled. Like I said, I love this powder. It just goes everywhere. No, I can't get the lid on. Alright, I'm going to be sparkling for days, but that's alright. I'll just clean up that real quick. There. Better. Alright. But anyway, guys, this is really nice highlighting powder. Now, let's see here. I think we are going to be ready for me to move on with cleaning up my under eyes. I'm going to do that off camera real quick because you guys don't want to see that. It takes forever, just some Q-tips cleaning underneath the eyes, but I will be right back. It'll be a second for you, a couple minutes for me, and we'll move on to the lips, and we are almost done. Alright guys, I cleaned up my eyes a little bit better, and then I also took my blending brush and just kind of blended these colors in a little bit better, but I do think it looks a little bit more tamer than what I had it. Now let's move on to the lips. Obviously, Sailor Moon's lips aren't blue. What are they? They're not colored there. I think she's got like red lipstick. I don't think it really shows throughout the show, but when she's like transforming, I think it's red. But I kind of wanted to once again do my own little spin on it, and I got this new Wet and Wild Color Icon multi-stick the other day because I was celebrating hitting 20 subscribers on Facebook, which thank you guys very much. I really appreciate that. And I just wanted to celebrate, give myself a little treat. So I went out and bought a few of these because I've been eyeballing them for a while, and I have a purple, like lilac colored one that I really liked. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do blue. But yeah, I think we will go with blue today. Probably should, well, I think we'll go with blue. It'll be okay. Some people go with red, we can go blue today. Oh boy. I love the way this glides on. This is for eyes, lips, and cheeks, by the way, and this just glides on so nicely. I probably look really silly doing this with my mouth wide open, but that's alright. It's actually really not bad at all. Definitely different, definitely wild and crazy, but that's what we were going for today. But actually, that wasn't too bad of a job putting lipstick on. Usually it's all over my face. And then we're just going to clean it up so slightly here. Alright. And then just to kind of amp it up a little bit, we are going to put on some gloss. This is Revlon Super Illustrious, the gloss, and this is in Frost Queen. It just has some sparkle and shimmer to it, and I thought that'd be really pretty to use with it. I don't use the duple that it comes with, though. I take a Q-tip, dip it in here, and then put it on my lips, just so that way I don't mess up that and the color at all. Because I don't know, I'm weird like that. And you just kind of roll it on, just for something a little bit different. Whoops. I just want to do a little bit to that top lip. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So that's what that looked like, by the way. Alright, let me just clean that up ever so slightly real quick here. There, that looks better. Alright, a little setting spray and we are done, people. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist, and this is Starberry Scent, and it smells amazing. I highly recommend this stuff. It's not like a blasting in your face mist either, it's very gentle. smells so good. Anyway, guys, this is today's final look. It's definitely kind of different, but that's okay. I like it. It was fun to do, and I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video too, and if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, subscribe by hitting the little bell over there. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching me do this, and I will see you guys later with another new video. Bye.